2023 was an absolute disaster for the HARKLS, and now 2024 doesn't seem to be shaping up any better. According to one royal expert, there's going to be an explosive revelation about Harry and Meghan sometime in the spring of 2024. So what exactly could this explosive news be? Hello and welcome, my friends. It's only early January and we're not even halfway through the month. Yet it already appears that 2024 will be even more difficult for Meghan and Harry than 2023 was. And that's really saying something considering everything that transpired with Harry and Meghan last year. At this point, I don't think anyone is wondering if Harry and Meghan will be able to turn things around and improve their situation. Now we're just waiting to see how much worse things will become for them. We know that Meghan at least reads every single article written about her. She can't help herself. She's a narcissist. Whether it's positive press or negative press, Meghan is satisfied as long as her name is in the headlines. But these days, even she must be wanting a reprieve from all the bad publicity she's been getting. For example, we had this headline from GB News. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have failed in Hollywood as couples scramble for new deals. The use of the word scrambling is very telling. I don't think anyone wants to be portrayed as desperate and scrambling for opportunities, but that's exactly how Harry and Meghan are coming across. No matter how you look at it, it's clear that Harry and Meghan are facing a very real and pressing problem right now. They're running out of money. Let's remember, their lavish lifestyle doesn't come cheap. Meghan has to have the most expensive, ill-fitting designer clothes money can buy. They have to fly everywhere by private jet. They have huge security costs. They have to maintain that sprawling mansion they supposedly live in. They have to pay for nannies for their invisible children. Oh yes, and there's Harry's drug addiction to consider as well. So with no real work opportunities on the horizon, where are they getting money from? It's a fair question that many people are asking right now. Royal author Tom Bowers said, "They've got no new income streams, no new companies. Everything they've tried to do to relaunch themselves has been utterly unsuccessful and failed. There's no credibility there, but they are putting on a brave face." Well, to be honest, projecting credibility is something Harry and Meghan have never been able to do convincingly. They've always been more focused on appearances than substance. That much is obvious to everyone. Rather than doing meaningful work, they want to create the illusion that they're making a difference just by showing up somewhere like Uvalde with a camera crew and tow. When you really examine the charitable work Harry and Meghan have done, it's negligible. Even Invictus, which should have been an amazing event, was overshadowed by their attention-seeking behavior. To be fair, Meghan is far more guilty of this than Harry. I believe if Harry had a less malignant and more supportive partner, he could actually do good work for the charities he's involved with, especially Invictus. But with Meghan around, no chance, because as we all know, everything has to be all about her, all the time. As long as the great and wonderful Meghan Markle is present, nobody else deserves any spotlight. Tom Bowers went on to say they've failed in Hollywood, and he claims Meghan is desperate to regain attention and find a new role, which could explain her uncharacteristic silence recently. He suggested to Closer magazine that their desperation will only intensify in 2024. I think he's absolutely right about that. There are few things more dangerous than a narcissist with nothing left to lose. And that's the situation Meghan Markle finds herself in right now. Tom Bowers isn't the only one making dire predictions about Meghan's future. Lady C also spoke with GB News host Mark Dolan about the mockery of Meghan and Harry at the Golden Globes. Here's what she had to say. Mark Dolan asked her, "How much worse could things get for the couple, Lady Colin Campbell?" She replied, "I can assure you they are going to get an awful lot worse. Wait until springtime. They have a real bombshell heading their way. I think they will be completely exposed before summer. Let me put it this way. I believe they are going to be in such deep trouble it's going to be beyond anything we can imagine. The chickens are coming home to roost in a very big way. Of course we'll have to wait and see what happens." Mark asked, "What do you mean, Lady C? What might happen?" She said, "Well, I'm afraid I can't say beyond that. But believe me, I know what I'm talking about, and I know who is going to drop the bomb." Oh my goodness, she certainly is being cryptic and mysterious. I wish she would share a few more details. But I understand she likely can't reveal more for her own reasons. Naturally, this has me wondering, what on earth is going on? What is this explosive revelation that's going to hit the HARKLS in the spring? According to some commenters on Reddit, this could have to do with Meghan and Harry using bots and fake accounts to try to defame the royal family, especially Prince William and Kate. That's something I'm sure they're guilty of. I've never believed they have as much genuine support on social media as it appears. You have all these unhinged sugars online viciously defending Harry and Meghan while attacking the royals, especially William and Kate. I've always found it hard to believe there are really that many people who are so obsessed with Meghan that they turn their rage on Kate. Kate is so widely loved and popular. Another theory being discussed is that this has to do with super injunctions that have concealed the truth about Meghan's fake pregnancies. That would make sense to me. We know Meghan did not actually carry those children. At minimum, they used surrogates if the entire thing wasn't fabricated. Even her own father said she had a hysterectomy in her 20s. We saw the proof, that baby bump slipping down to her knees. I don't know how the charade has gone on this long. So perhaps when a super injunction gets lifted, the facts about the invisible children will finally emerge. That would definitely be bad news for Harry and Meghan. Of course, another possibility is that someone who has been gagged thanks to a super injunction or NDA is going to have that injunction lapse soon. This could pertain to Meghan's bullying of staff when she was a working royal. Maybe one of those poor employees she mistreated so horribly has been legally prohibited from speaking out until now, but their NDA is about to expire so they can finally share their story. I truly hope so. I feel so badly for what those people endured at the hands of that wicked woman. Harry and Meghan have had ample chances to give their side of things. It's only fair we hear from others too. There are other obvious options. Perhaps their titles will finally be stripped away, but I'm not sure that's it. The way Lady C described knowing who is going to drop the bomb makes it seem more personal. Removing titles would involve Parliament, so I doubt Lady C would have inside knowledge of that. Another possibility could be Archie and Lily having their prince and princess titles revoked. That's something Lady C might know about, if she's privy to evidence that the children don't really exist, or at least didn't come from Meghan's womb. There's also a chance we're going to learn disturbing new information about some of Meghan and Harry's shady financial dealings. They've done some very sketchy things since leaving the royal family. I suspect HARKLS is not a legitimate charity at all, but rather a money laundering operation. I would not be surprised if Harry and Meghan have been helping wealthy, influential people funnel dirty money through HARKLS to wash it clean. Those two clearly have no ethics or scruples. They'd have no qualms assisting with illegal activities. Now, to be fair, Lady C has hinted before that bombshell revelations were coming out in the spring that didn't materialize. But she did accurately predict the Queen's failing health and imminent passing before it occurred. So sometimes Lady C really does have genuine insider information. This will be an intriguing story to follow because one way or another, I do believe the chickens will continue coming home to roost for Harry and Meghan. So in your opinion, what might this explosive bombshell about the HARKLS turning up in spring 2024 be? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share it with others who would appreciate it too. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please click that button so you don't miss any updates from me. Thank you for your support and for watching. Wishing you a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Here's to a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2024.